with another one. What's the name of this video? Oh, yeah. Signs that a man is more attractive than he thinks. You guys smash that like button on your way in, way through, or on your way out. This video will be 10 minutes or less. Come on, let's go. Anyway, look, I'm going to go ahead and go right into a little story time. Triggered this video. So here I am, minding my business, my black ownness, going through the grocery store, grabbing up some last minute items to finish up my cooking for tomorrow for Turkey Day. So, I'm going to be up kind of late. So, of course, I grabbed myself a little espresso, you know what I'm saying? What is that? Starbucks joint. And I was like getting all the rest of my groceries. This is the last thing on the list. So I'm going by there grabbing my little drink. And this lady's coming up on me. And she's like my age, maybe a little bit older. She couldn't be that much older than 44, 45. I would say at the oldest. Had the gray hair flowing. You probably know she's in her 40s, but her face looked young. Anyway, she was walking by like, oh, you gonna drink that tonight? And this woman was so smooth with it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm a creator. I gotta be up late, man. I gotta make some videos. And she's like, oh, well, I'm up late too. What platforms are you on? And I was like, TikTok, YouTube. And she's like, well, look, why don't you write down your social media? And this woman prepared for this. She handed me a highlighter. Moms always have like highlighters in their purses and stuff. And she handed me a highlighter and this brochure or this flyer for, I guess, some free turkey, which I should have, asked her where she got that from, you know what I mean? But she was like, yeah, they're giving out turkeys or whatever. But then I wrote down my my handles, and he was like, I recognize that name. Because I walked away, I wrote it down. I'm like, just hit me up on there on social media if you see me on there. Just, let me know that you're that woman I seen in the store. Because what happened was, when I was writing down my socials, women, when they like you, just getting into the story, you know what I mean, the point of the title, they're real cool to you. So they'll lean in closer to you. So, she was leaning in close as I was writing it down. And when she leaned in, she sniffed me. She was like, I was like, she's like, good. I'm like, I was about to tell her what cologne I had on. And she was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You smell like marijuana. I'm like, excuse me? What? I was like, I took like one hit off that doggone joint, man. What are you talking about? How do you smell this on me? And I was like, anyway, that's just my cologne. This woman busted out laughing. She was like, oh, just laughing hard and loud. She's like, I never. It's like, yeah, it's just my cologne. You know what I'm saying? I might have sprayed too much on me. Yeah, it's called that dank. Yeah, just say whatever, man. Just like starts talking crazy in the middle of the angles, like, well, you smell like marijuana. I'm like, that's my cologne. Chill out. It's called dank. You know what I mean? Blue Dream. Sour, whatever. You know what I mean? It's my cologne. Can I help you? And she was like, she seen my name on there as I'm walking off. She's like, King David. I recognize that name. Hey, my son watches you. And I'm like, what? It's like, my son watches you. I recognize that name, King DavidTheChosen. I was like, oh, what platform? I don't TikTok and YouTube or something like that. And she's like, yeah, both my kids watch you. And I was like, she's like, yeah, I recognize that name, King DavidTheChosen. I recognize that. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? And she was like, yeah, they watch you all the time. And remember I told you I was getting trolled? Remember I told you I was getting trolled by, like, kids? I knew it. I could just tell by some of the stuff they were saying. Some of these kids are the ones trolling because Zennials think that they're funny, and they're not. And they think trolling is funny. That's how I knew it was Zennials, but I didn't know it was like, but they're like 19 and 20. That's around the age, because they're not in school with my son, because my son recognize them. You know what I mean? Because they would say something to my kid, which my son does have friends that know what I do too, but I don't even know why they're even watching. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And I didn't recognize she was rizzing me up. And she rizzed me up, man, got my social, you know, she was like grabbing on my shoulder and stuff. So let's get into it, right? Signs that a woman finds you more attractive than you think you are. Women do not feel comfortable around all men. I repeat, women do not feel comfortable around all men. They don't even want a lot of men even approaching, let alone them approaching you. And when they approach you, this woman was rizzing me up, smiling the whole time. You know, she struck up a conversation. She seen me reaching for an energy drink, a caffeine espresso drink from the Starbucks, and she just started talking about it, like, yeah, you know, you gonna drink that tonight? And I was like, oh yeah, you know, content, so I'm gonna be up kind of late. And she's like, oh yeah. She was like, I'm up late too. I was like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? You know, like in the videos when like somebody will say something and hit that little Riz sound. That's what I felt like. She's like, I'm gonna be up late when it hit that little. I was like, oh really? You know? She's like, yeah. So what's so meeting you on talking? I'm like, look, man, I'm telling you, women when they want you, they have no problem initiating anything. And everything that women don't know. Now, of course, she was like around my age, so you know what I'm saying? She's a seasoned vet, obviously, but you know, women, if they really want you, they'll find a way to spit some game at you. They're not going to let an opportunity pass them by. You think that, listen, if this woman has seen my username and she says she's on TikTok, what do you guys know what I do on TikTok? I go live on there. I work out with my shirt off. See, I'm cashing whenever I work out on TikTok with my shirt off. I'm gonna have to start doing that on YouTube as well. Because man, women, they're watching you. And eventually they're gonna make themselves be known. She's seen me online and she's like, it's my opportunity to say something to this guy. And let me completely off guard, like, oh, you can be drinking that. I'm telling you, women, when they want you, will give you plenty of choosing signals. You know what I'm saying? Number 2. You guys smash that like button. The feminine energy they'll give off. You know what I mean? The energy they'll give off is a very inviting, warm, comfortable type of energy. There's no discomfort. There's no, you're wondering if she likes you. No. This woman is showing you in every kind of way she likes you. Obvious signs like playing with the hair and adjusting her clothes, digging through her purse to sure she finds some kind of way to jot down your social media. That's obvious, but it's the leaning in close. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Salute to the tribe. You guys hit that like button. I appreciate the wolves that's showing up. When a woman leans into you, she wants to feel your aura. Like when a woman you don't know touches you on your body, and especially leaning in close. Like leaning in so close that y'all damn near hugging. She's damn near under your arm. So close, she's sniffing. This woman sniffed me, man. She controlled herself. She sniffed me. You know, now obviously I got my cologne on, fresh out the shower, got all my smell goods on, ooh, right? But she struck the conversation up because she said, I can smell some dank on. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, I am a grown-ass individual. You know what I mean? It is a holiday. I don't see what the problem is. And, you know, she out loud. All I said was, that's just my cologne. I must have put a little bit too much on. You know, again, struck up a conversation, leaned in close. I'm being honest about who I am. Didn't have to hide anything like, oh, I must have got it on me whenever I was, no, that's me. That's all me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a holiday. I'm a veteran. What do you want me to say? You know what I mean? I only get the best. Anyway, I just said, listen, this is my conversation. And it was so smooth and easy. It was so smooth. Now, what I should have done was ask her number because she asked me for my socials. But, you know, because I need a little local, you know what I'm saying, a little local girlfriend or something, man. I need to go on ahead and, you know, I went on a journey. I built up my base and my subscribers, and I did the celibacy thing, but you know what I'm saying, I need a woman to go on ahead and bop me off, man. I need at least a topper. You know what I mean? Every now and again, I need at least a topper. You know, so I'm moving in that lane, looking for a good friend. Just a lady that takes care of herself, works out, looking for a healthy man. You know, even if you have a man, applications are being taken. And, you know, obviously I'm very, very picky, but Just looking for a friend. I'm not looking for to get anything serious like that. I have the mental capacity for it, man. It's just dating in America's trash. Anyway, um, when a woman likes you as well, you really can't say nothing wrong. I'm not saying that I was saying anything wrong, but she completely caught me off guard. And remember, I took, you know what I mean? I was on my little puff puff, so I was really chilling on it. So when she hit me up, I was just like, "What's up, baby?" I was like, "Yeah, oh, really?" You know what I mean? I was really into the conversation, super focused. It didn't weird her out, and you can't. When a woman likes you, can't weird her out, man. You can't. When you see these sales online whining about Chad and Tyrone and how, they can do no wrong in a woman's eye, they're right about that. And I want you guys to understand, you guys that make that content, I know y'all consider me a Chad or Tyrone. I know you do. That's fine, because I am. I would take your goal if given the opportunity. I would. So you content creators that make that kind of content, that I know watches my content, I know you consider me a chatter type. You wanna know why? Because you know I'm not an incel. You know I get coochie. I'm not the ones whining online about other men and their game. That's nothing to do with me. That's how you can tell an incel that's talking some real shit. Real men don't whine about other men. We don't worry about no chatter time. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna get mine. So whining about it ain't gonna get me nothing. So you creators out there that keep doing that, you're letting everyone know that you don't get coochie. And you're worried about another man and how he goes about getting coochie instead of stepping your game up and figuring out a better way to get coochie or elevating yourself so that you can attract the right woman, whatever the case is. Anyway, you guys don't know nothing about what I'm talking about, so I'm not gonna, feel like you're gonna be able to relate. This is Chad and Tyrone talk. You know what I'm saying? This is Tyrone's. Not, observer spirits, monitoring spirits, wannabes, incels, and whatever else. Right? This is real nigga shit. This is I'm just walking through, wearing workout clothes, about to go to the gym, my roughest hoodie, because I'm about to really get it in. And this woman was raising me up. Did everything but ask for my phone number. Wouldn't let me walk away. That's something else they'll do whenever, really into you. They don't want to let you walk away. They want to talk and talk. Hell, they might follow you to the car. Like I told y'all, man, there really is no issue getting women when you're on top of your game. And a lot of y'all be thinking that it's just about looks. Not just about looks, even though looking the way I do does help. But I built this look. I built this look. Brick by brick. I'm just playing, man. But yeah, I did. I built this look. It ain't like it's just automatic. Nah. You know what I mean? Things came together, but it's the confidence, man. Like, women can smell the confidence on you. Women can smell and see it. And their nature kicks in. Pheromones and everything. And, you're fit. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here just in a hoodie, man. I'm still busting out the hoodie, you know what I mean? Like, just, she all up on me, having her hand on my back. I've been doing these back workouts. So, I ain't got the D back yet, but I'm getting close. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting close. And your aura is just, listen, when you're a man putting God first, you ain't out here dogging nobody out. You treating others the way you want to be treated. You taking care of your kids. You handling your business. There ain't nothing nobody can tell you. You just that dude, period, point blank. I don't want to hear it. And that energy carries. Like, I don't even have to say nothing. Like, I'm getting rid of eggs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Getting my son's favorite snacks. I'm in there smelling like dank, getting my business handled, and still getting rizzed up. Man, listen. You think the store's about to close and your boy still had enough time for a lady to rizz up? Getting phone numbers in the grocery store late at night. When you got it, you got it. When women want you, they want you. And the deal is here, when you're attractive. Now, some of y'all, women do find you attractive, but I'm talking about the Chads and Tyrones. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Any race of woman, this is a Becky. In North Carolina, in a Becky running up on me, like, come on, bro. Come on now. You know you got it together when you up in there and a Becky's running up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like this, and I'm not saying like it's some kind of saying like hillbilly USA. You know what I'm saying? And universally attractive to all women. And this all comes down to the way you're standing, no matter what clothes you have on. They're fitting you like they're drawn on you. You still looking regal and royal and stoic all at the same time, no matter what you're wearing. Right? And women can't resist this. It's man, you got the glow, man. I mean, obviously your skin's glowing and everything. Y'all doing your skin regimens and working out, handling your business, drinking plenty of water, drinking apple cider vinegar, doing what you have to do. But women can't get enough. Strangers. It's getting to the point where you're so attracted. Do you think that that woman didn't recognize me before I told her what my handle was? As soon as I put the handle down and she read it, oh, King David, I know who you are. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Didn't even know. Well, I thought that maybe I got some neighbors watching, but I know the town was watching. The town was watching. That woman's not my neighbor. You know what I mean? And her kids and me. And her kids are grown kids. They're young adults. I told her, like, yeah, you know, I'm going to dial back on the cussing now that I know that I got to watch. And she's like, no, don't do that. They love that shit. I'm like, damn, man, I'm trying to be a role model, though. You know what I'm saying? Bear with me. Listen, you guys. It is what it is. And, you know, when you're authentic, men love that as well. They can see that on you. They can see that you just don't care. And I know some of y'all are just like, well, you know, you're 40, so that's why you don't. I mean, there's 40-year-old people out here that act like they're 20. What are you talking about? And when I say not caring, I don't mean like I'm some kind of, you know, what do you call them people, man? Like a weirdo in a sense. Like I don't keep up with nothing, you know, no social norms or anything. You know, you just have super authentic. You're gonna do what you want to do. You're gonna live how you live, and that aura is. I'm telling you, man. The energy introduces itself before you get there. I mean, you walk into a room, and I don't want to seem cliche, but it's all eyes on you. I'm serious. There's such a shortage of good, attractive men out here that women are desperate. And here working on yourself like I am, and you're focused on yourself, man, women will come out of the work to let you know. I feel like I've run into that woman before in that store, though. I really do. I think I've seen her before in there. A while ago, though. Recognize her. I don't know why I recognize her. But the aura is too strong to be denied. And I'm going to tell you something. When women see you as that dude, they're not going to let you get by without letting it be known that they're there. They automatically, because like, she's not a bad looking woman, a little bit older than I like. Obviously, she's in her late 30s because she's white, so she could be in her late 30s. But, you know, anywhere but like I would say, you know, white woman, 36 to 44, a little bit older than I like. But I mean, that's still my age, right? But I mean, I'm creme de la creme. I'm not getting just women my age. I'm getting best of the best. I'm not getting any leftovers or just, oh, just get your age. You get a woman your age. You know what I'm saying? You get a woman your age. You get a 40-year-old woman. You do that. You think I'm like this and eating like I do so that I can get some 40-year-old men? And this is no shade to any 40-year-old woman. No. If you like some super top elite type of 40-year-old, look at, you know, but I'm out here taking care of my skin, eating certain things, balancing my diet. I'm on this holistic thing like crazy. You go through my cabinet in the kitchen, you be like, what in the world? Dr. Sadie? Dr. Sadie. You know, like, yo, I'm on it, man. My kid gets sick, I already know what to give him. Holistically, man. My face breaks out, I already know where to go. Holistically. Man, I am so on this shit. I have to market whenever I get where I'm going. I have to start selling some of these ideas, man. You guys, my skin, I'm looking, man, I'm not even just glowing. but it's radiant. My skin is full of life, nigga. It's the middle of the winter almost. Okay, I'm being dramatic. It's cold outside, and my face is just full of vibrant life, you know? And this is, women can see the vitality. They know when you're not sick. Tell when you're sick. Now, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about STD, but I'm talking about like sick, you know? But if you're healthy, women can tell, you know, they look at you, and if you have kids, they look at that too. Women find you more attractive when they succeed, you know? It's like, oh, he's a handsome young man. He makes handsome babies. Listen, all of this stuff adds towards points. And again, when you're focused on yourself, I'm having the most luck with women as I'm focused on myself and not paying them no attention. I got women circling the block that cut me off months ago, trying to come back around. Women that, I don't know why they do this. They shit test me where they act like they're not checking their phone all the time. And then, you know, when I'm texting them or I text them for the first time, they get back to me hours later or a day later. You're done. For that one shit, you watched me online and reached out to me first, struck up conversation, eventually got my phone number, just for me to block you because you want to play dating games and not seem desperate. Phone in your hands all day long. You done went through all of that, act like you don't see my message. I don't have time for dating games with you. You are done. Wagging and start liking. I got these women there. Hit me up on DM. Oh, David, I'm sorry. I didn't see your message when you asked for my. That was 3 weeks ago. Lady, you know how many. I don't even respond. I don't leave you on red or nothing. Just leave that DM unread. So you see that? So now you're gonna start leaving comments under my videos? Man, if you don't get the, why do you want me to tell you I'm not going to entertain? Why do you need for me to say that? You had your shot, you blew it. Get on. I don't play with y'all. Let me tell you something, man. And I ain't trying to sound funny. I'm out here slinging grade A dick, okay? Grade A dick. Ain't touched a woman in 2 years. Healed, man, loving life. You can't come over here and trigger me. You can't say that I'm not healed, because if anybody been watching me for a while, you know how I was acting and crashing out after the breakup to where I'm at now. I'm in my prime, physically, mentally, spiritually. You think I'm out here settling for some woman, man, because she believes I should because we're around the same age and she finds me attractive? No. I'm trying to make myself so attractive that all women, all grown women of all ages, grown women, find me attractive. I want all the options. All of them. You know? And when you're working on yourself as a man, and if you're able to see the times are changing, if you have any level of masculinity in you and you're pushing yourself every single day to become a better version of yourself on any capacity, you're going to stand out of the crowd to these women. You got to smash that like button. You're going to stand out of the crowd to these women. It don't take much. Most men are so feminized. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do nothing. Of course, they'll holler at a chick, but these guys are not taking care of themselves. They don't have their own place, their own car. They're not taking care of their kids, their body. You know, they're not doing all these. When you know you're doing all these things, you know there's twice as many women as there is men, man, you are putting yourself in a small percentage to where you are able to get whatever you please. Why would you settle? And why would you let anyone mentally manipulate you into thinking that you have to settle for them? Don't be crazy. And women can tell that you know this stuff. They can tell. They see it all over your face. Like, man, this dude knows his worth. That's why a lot of women will eliminate themselves. They'll just be like, I'm not even qualified. They'll have all kind of ways to describe it. Oh, you're too conceited for me, or, you know, you're too self-absorbed. You're obsessed with your body. Da, 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 da. That's a lot of assumptions being made. You don't know me well enough to know what I'm obsessed with. Now, I do tell you what I'm obsessed with, which is my purpose, God. How are you going to tell me I'm obsessed with anything else? I've been around. See, this ignorance starts showing, but again, they can't help themselves because they really like you, but they know they don't qualify. right? That's honestly of attractiveness right there. When every woman thinks they're a 10, but when they disqualify themselves, bro, you already know you that dude. They're disqualifying themselves. Every woman will say, you ask her, what does she look like? What do you, rate yourself? 10. I know but she won't even allow herself to look at you long enough to make you feel like she's attracted to you because she knows she doesn't qualify. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. So on your game, and attractiveness again is subjective, but there's certain things that all women want. And being physically fit is one, maximizing your natural aesthetics, um, wearing clothes that fit you. What else? Cleanliness. Just looking like you wash yourself. Now you don't have to look like you wash yourself as I do, because they'll know. Nah, we getting at least 4 showers in a day. But you guys don't need to be doing. I was listening to some YT guy talking about how he's trying to go without showering as much. I don't know, man. Do whatever you do that makes you feel comfortable, right? But just maximize yourself and be standing in your masculine, frame. So when women see you, you have that aura. That aura is going to attract them to you. That aura you have, that energy you have is going to bring them around, keep them around, have them orbiting you, studying you, trying to figure out what kind of way to approach. I wouldn't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't lie to you. And these are all signs that you're super attractive to women, more attractive to women than you think you are. Now, I'm not saying that if you're not having women approach you like this and whatnot, that you can't get there. But if you're not approach you, strike up conversation, start rizzing you up, things like that. When they get around you and you start talking to them, they start stuttering. If, like when I was checking or going through the checkout aisle, the lady was talking to me. She was like, she wouldn't stop talking to me. You know what I'm saying? They can't help themselves. I wasn't even paying it no attention. She was nonstop talking as I'm walking away. Have a good Thanksgiving, have a good holiday. She wasn't doing that for everybody, man. She did not want to stop talking to me, right? When women like you or find you attractive, they can't stop wanting you to be in their presence. They want to feel your energy as close as possible. It's just the way it is, man. There's no need to change anything. Anyway, you guys do me a favor. Hit that like button, live stream. I'm pretty sure in this one I didn't cuss very much. So if I didn't cuss very much, man, you guys know you can support my growth. You know you can support my growth. Share, Facebook, Snapchat, email, sneaky links, whatever. Share this around, drop a comment. Do you agree or disagree? Are you out here on top of your game to where you're so attractive that women are approaching you? Women get nervous fluttering around you. Women find different reasons to put their hands on you. Women get all up inside of your, like everybody talk about man space, like, you give a person a certain amount of feet around them. When women, they are all in your zone. They do not care. They do not respect personal space whenever they find you attractive. They want to get as close to you as you're going to allow them. Trust me. He's going to be right. This woman was so close to me. She was like, oh, man, you smell like dank. Well, you got to be up on me, man. I smoked that way before I came out here. You know what I'm saying? She was that on me. You know what I'm saying? And then she sniffed me again. Maybe it's just a North Carolina mountain woman thing, but she straight up, I was like, goodness gracious, man. What's up? Okay, cool. Yeah, man, what can I say? Like a piece of meat when you're attractive out here, man. You know what I mean? They don't know what to do with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, man, listen, I'm down where even when I catch some of my haters, some female haters that make counter content to me, I still look at it like a fan thing. It's like, man, you watch our content like that, you over here making counter content, man, you be thinking about, man, they can't help. They find you attractive. You think that every woman is watching every man out here? Dude, come on, please. These women they just don't know how to express themselves. You know, they're taking L after L after L, the election, all this. It's just, you know, but they still like what they like. Anyway, again, hit the like button, share live stream. What do y'all think, man? You know what I mean? Am I just talking? I mean, of course I'm just talking, but am I sitting here? You know, you guys that are out there minding your business, if you have a name type of thing go on where you just be grocery shopping, women be checking you out. I told y'all the story of the day of me when I was pumping air in my tire. A woman got out of her vehicle and was standing behind me, man, just close as hell. Just want to be in my aura. You can't. You have to wait for me to move my truck to get into the spot to put air in your tire. There's no point you getting out and standing over me. Man, they can't help themselves, man. You know, you guys got to use this as motivation. You know what I mean? This is going to be what's going to keep you, you know, when those days that you're going to be lazy in the gym. And I listen, we all self-motivate, you know, but ain't nothing more motivating than, you know, seeing women acknowledging the results of your hard work. You know what I mean? I'm putting that work in the gym. You know, I'm grinding it out, doing my little home workouts also. Man, it's wearing me out too, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm having to really get some better sleep because that gym thing is a whole other beast. Going to the gym like every other day, like a whole nother, especially when you're pushing off. Because I do lower sets in the gym. I'm only trying to get tops 6 reps, really like 4. So I'm pushing like real heavy weight. Because at home, all the lightweight stuff, I don't need to be moderate in there. Heavy in the gym, and then lightweight at the house. Mixing that stuff up, man, I'm ripped. Boy, these women can't. I'm telling you, man. Work on yourselves. Optimize yourself. Get yourself some good routines, right? Some good bad habits. You work on stuff like this, it's going to put you in a place where you're so elite that you don't need no one telling you. You already know. Ain't nobody getting up early like you. Ain't nobody working out like you. Ain't nobody studying like you. No one's putting the effort in every day, not worried about having some time off. What time off? I don't get time off. Everything you're doing should be time off for you. It should be fun. Everything. If it's not fun, what are you doing? Job. You know what I'm saying? It's all time off for me. You know what I mean? It's all good. So anyway, look, get off of here. Handle my business. Be back a little bit later. Make my rounds on my other channels. Let's talk about it. I'm out.